Woo! And we're off. This is my friend Mikkel. Say hi.
Hello.
We are running with this beautiful view down the Provo Canyon. And it's Halloween. And we're not dressed up. We're lame. I know. But we just started the haunted half in Provo, Utah. And for those of you who don't know what a half is, it's 13 miles, right?
Yeah, 13.1.
13.1 miles. But it's kind of nice because it's freezing right now. And a lot of it's like gradually downhill. So it's a good starter, right? For beginners like us, well, like me. Mikkel's a pro. She actually has to pee right now.
Way bad. Way bad. And we're going
She's already
downhill.
peed twice this
We're
morning.
going downhill.
Yeah, look at that. Smooth sailing. Anyway, I may be back in about 10 miles dying and being like, I don't know if I can do this.
She's gonna kill it. She's gonna kill it.
My goal is to run the whole thing without stopping.
She's gonna do
Are you
it.
gonna do it?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Still going strong. I think we're at like 3 miles. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping track. I'm purposefully trying not to. But I feel great. Pop some Tylenol before. Legs are a little tired, but what do? Suck it up, right? Woo! Lost Mikkel. She had to use the restroom, of course. Anyway, see you later. Hey guys, I'm at mile 10 and a half and I'm still going strong, baby. Stopped for restroom and water break for a couple minutes and then was back at it. Been running the whole time. It's great. Took a little gel energy thing and been listening to Outwitting the Devil and just entertained by watching everyone run in their funny costumes and passing them. Just kidding, there's still a lot of people ahead of me, but it's fine. I'm doing great for myself and that's all that matters. Okay, see you at the finish line. Guys, I did it! Look at finish line! Woo! I ran the entire way without stopping and I was passing people up towards the end. I was just listening to my book, the first like whole part of the canyon and the last 5 miles. I just put my music on and I just like went to town. Before I was just going at a nice steady pace and then after that I just went for it and started passing everyone up. And there was like this big hill and literally every single person was walking up it except for me. I was still running and people were like just looking at me like, good job, wow. And I was just like on this high, like my adrenaline just kicked in, it was crazy. And then I started with Mikkel, who's been doing this for a while. She's been running for a while and she's the one that talked me into doing this with her. And she was ahead of me the majority of the time. And my goal was to finish with her. And I caught up to her and I finished and crossed the finish line with her. So I was super happy. I ran the entire way and it was such a good feeling. Can't wait for this marathon, baby. Woo!
I was on just such a high the entire time. And people were like on the side, they were like, good job, like thanks for doing, like being strong. And I was like, thanks, like, but it wasn't even that like hard to me. I was just enjoying it. But wow, I was just looking back and thinking 3 months ago I started this journey and I started running, and I remember doing a video wearing the same shirt, actually. That's funny, I didn't realize I was wearing this. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't even run a block around this park. And I was like, how am I supposed to run a marathon? That's impossible. And just 3 months later, I already ran a half marathon. And so I'm like, okay, a full marathon in 6 months, that's very doable, very possible. I was just consistent the whole way up until the last 5 miles when I got out of the canyon. And then I just put my music in and I just like started booking it. And I was like passing all these people up. And I wasn't even tired. But yeah, I did it. It felt so good. And this makes me not so afraid to run a marathon now, because now I know, like, I could have kept on going even towards the end. I wasn't tired. Anyway, I don't want to hear anyone ever again say I'm not a runner, because I used to say that, but anyone can be a runner. Like, anyone. All it takes is consistency. And if all you can run is 1 mile a day, then do that for however long you need to. And then eventually, all of a sudden, it'll just explode. Like, just a month and a half ago, I was like, I don't know about this. Or maybe like 2 months ago, I don't know. But it's crazy. It feels so good. So I was thinking about all of this, and I was just applying my whole running experience to life in general. And really, like, people who don't think they're capable of doing much in their lives, or don't think that they're very good at things, really can apply to their own lives what I've done with running, and they can accomplish great things. They can accomplish anything. They could even surpass the people who've already been ahead of them in life, and just come out of nowhere just by having a little bit of discipline, and by being consistent and sticking to things that they're going to say, sticking to goals. Like, that's really all it takes. People all the time are like, oh, I can never do that, I can't do that. But it's like, they give up at this certain point, when really, like, if you don't give up, you just push past that, like, that's where miracles happen. And it's so powerful and so empowering. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, if I just apply this concept to anything in life, I can do anything I want. Like, anything. It's so cool. And I don't know, the whole time I was running, I was just super happy and just on this high. And I don't know, I can't believe I actually did it. I ran 13 miles without stopping, and now I know I can run a marathon, and I'm gonna do it. So you guys can do this too. If I can do this, you can do this. Trust me. And it only took 3 months of running 4 days a week in the mornings, and I started out not even being able to run a mile without stopping. So you got this.